Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm working on my hashtag flyfreedpalong, which is an event being held in April by Jenni The UnCrafty Crafter and Mindy's Diamond Moments. So definitely go take a check at their channels down below. I will have them linked. But this is my second posting. I did my parrots, and now I am moved on to this, and we'll see how I do with this. I actually was going through some of my unfinished paintings, and it looks like I do have an owl also, which would qualify for this event. So I've already placed my two eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and get a move on this next section. Everything is single placing. There is no multi-placing with these, so it may take me a little bit of time. If it starts to get too long, I'll just time-lapse it. How was your Easter? We went over to Caitlin's house. That's my youngest daughter, and she put on a chicken and ham and gravy, and what else did they do? She made a chutney, which I didn't try, and I feel guilty that I didn't try it, but I usually only try it on turkey. Yeah, it was really good. I made an ambrosia and I made stuffing, and it was kind of just everybody pitch in and bring stuff. So it was a really good meal. It was good company. So nice to meet. We met Ben's, her boyfriend's dad from Calgary. He was helping them do some renovations on their house. He gave them a new stove fan, and then he also, I'm gonna put something there to stop me from hitting it. Then he also installed a new sink for them and put up that faux tiling in their kitchen. I had done that years ago on mine. So they did theirs in green because they did some accent walls in their house green. They did white paint with green. It looked really good. They're leaving for Italy on the 27th. When they come back, well, on the May 10th, Ben has an interview with a company for an engineering position. So they may be moving to Calgary. In fact, I'd say it's probably pretty good idea that they are moving. She seems to want to go. She likes the hiking trails. His family's there. They own cabins up in, I think it's Camrose. And they go out there quite a bit during the summer. And she said the hiking trails and stuff are just more her style so far as getting out. So, I don't know, my baby might be moving to Calgary right away. Ugh. And of course, Caitlin is so scared she's going to get sick just before they go away. They're going for 2 weeks. They've rented a villa in Tuscany, and they're going to Rome, and they're doing the Vatican, and they're doing lots of wine tastings, and I'm so excited for them. I'm terrified of flying. So jealous at all of the things that they're going to be doing. And then I've been trying to clean out this office. I'm not getting very far, but basically what I want to do is all along this wall, I want to have one desk from end to end. It's about, I don't know, 97 inches, I think is what I measured. And then one wall all along the back wall of the desk. And I want to have, and then around the corner, I want, like behind me, I want a desk. And what I want to do is like have my printer out and my Cricut out, and then my computer desk, because right now my computer desk is downstairs and I hate it. There's not enough light. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing, turning this into a full-on craft room. And then I'm actually thinking about doing one wall down in the basement and then creating some shelving underneath it for my sewing, and then starting to get back into that. I would love to get into, there isn't very good light down there. I thought about doing a, they call it jelly roll race. We take a jelly roll and turn it into a quilt top. I thought about doing that for you guys, and then I looked at the lighting and I was just like, ugh, I don't know. I need some extra lighting down there for sure. But there's enough room down there. Greg wants to move his computer desk up to where Caitlin's room was. And so that would leave me the entire basement to, well, at least half of it to make into kind of like a sewing area. I could get some proper lighting down there and then maybe do any of my extra filming down there as well. I don't know. But I haven't even opened my Cricut yet. I guess apparently you get a month free of the design space. So I didn't want to open it until I knew I was going to start using it, and so I've been putting it off, but I've been buying the odd thing here and there, and I thought that's another thing, like I could do a video on some of the accessories I bought to go along. Some of them were from the dollar store, some of them are from Amazon or Walmart, and see what I can make. Like you can do wall decor, you can do so many things with a Cricut. I remember years ago when there were these big clunky machines and you had to put these cartridges in, and what was on the cartridges was what you had for designs to make your design. Now all the designs are on there, and the ones that are free or come with your Design Space membership are just on there and you can use them. I don't know, I'm not quite sure how it works. I literally am a novice. I've never had one of these before. I just know that I've wanted one and I wanted to start doing some crafts that way. It's just more personal, you know? Oh, you should see the birds. If you didn't see the parrots that I did, I ended up, I meant to do a Wip'n Chat to finish them off, and my camera was off. So I just did a post review, and I'll have that up in the corner if you guys want to go see it. But that painting was from Patrice Murciano, and I also did Chupa by Patrice Murciano, and I really like his stuff. It's a little abstract, lots of color, but then also these big sections of white as well, white or black or whatever it happened to be with him. And yeah, I really, really, really liked that painting. The painting went by fairly fast. It wasn't a huge painting. I think it was a 20 by 20 or something like that. But it was perfect for what I needed at the time, and it turned out so nice. I was so happy with it. This is the new diamond painting tray that came with the new toolkits in for Diamond Art Club. And they're not bad. I still would use my bigger ones if I had a large amount of diamonds to do, but this one seems not bad at all. It's shaking the diamonds around quite nicely, and it has the stopper in it so that they don't fall out. And I can tell you that the ridges, or the sides on them, seem a bit deeper as well. I'm so tired, you guys. I'm pretty sure it's after, yeah, it's 11:19. Is it the 19th today? So it'll be the 20th tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Time flies. We got snow today. We've had like just weird weather lately. We had snow, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago. Winnipeg got it really bad. Saskatchewan, I don't know about southern Saskatchewan, but where we are in Saskatoon, we got a little bit, but it went away pretty quickly. And then it just, I opened the windows because I'm trying to let some fresh air into the house. All of a sudden it started getting cold, and I'm like, what? I look outside, there's snow on my deck. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, enough. You've had your time. Now go away and let those April showers come. I'm just kind of rambling away. I'm doing a bit better now with my cat. I still get very sad at strange moments. Usually it's when Caitlin sends me a picture, or I remember something, or I had this, I don't know, I had this dream of him coming around the corner and looking at me like he used to, and those little things kind of set me off and make me sad, but I do seem to be handling it better, that's for sure. I mean, it's a part of life, and I was just the lucky owner that got such a cool cat, you know? I don't know. What are the chances that he became ours? And for that, I feel very happy. Anyway, we've got his ashes beside Buster's ashes up on our table in the front room, and I want to get a picture of the both of them to go with it and kind of make a little area for them because they were special parts of our lives. This seems to be going fairly fast, but again, there's quite a bit to do here. I don't think I'm going to make it through this whole thing. If I don't get it done tonight, I'll come back tomorrow and do the finishing on it. This isn't one that has a lot in it. A small enough amount that I can go ahead and work out of the bags instead of like kitting everything up. Which you guys know me, I don't like to work out of bags, but on paintings like these I don't mind, because what's the point of putting them into a container when generally you can get everything you need to get done in one sitting for each color. I'm liking the gold on the wings there. That looks really pretty. So how are you all doing? Are you starting to get your spring planting done? I went out and bought... Do you do spring planting? We did it the year before. We did not do it last year because we thought we were going to sell our house. Now we're thinking about doing it again this year, but it's been so cold, like weirdly cold later than it should be. And the ground isn't really thawing out too much, or at least enough. So I went out and bought like bird feeders and like bird treats for the feeders just so I could see them up against the house, because I don't know if I can have a bird. And I really want a bird, but the idea of a bird scares me. Oops, I don't know where that one went. It scares me a little bit because I'm not scared of birds. Littler birds like a conure is kind of what I was thinking for myself. I'm scared of, like, does that mean we'll never get to travel? Like, it's been a long time. I've been in Mexico since the year before the pandemic, and I am itching. Actually, it might have even been Greg that went the year before with his work. I am itching to get there, I'm telling you. And I just want things to be like kind of somewhat back to normal before we go, but at the same time, I'm just itching for that weather and the ocean and the wildlife. And we go to resorts. The last resort we went to was, it was called TRS Yucatan. It was so nice. We've been really lucky. The resorts we've stayed at have all been nice, but this one was an adults only, so it was quiet. But then also we had our own private pool. It was just a beautiful room, and the service was top notch. I've never seen anything like that at any resort we've gone to. That good. I mean, they've all been good, but that good. They did a thing called Chic Cabaret, and it was like a dancing show to music, and it was a 5-course meal, and that was part of our staying there. So it was really good, and everywhere you went, they just took care of you. And some resorts will water down their drinks. Not at this resort at all. It was luxury all the way, and we weren't expecting it to be that good, but we're quite pleasantly surprised. But all the restaurants, the food, the presentation on the food was just crazy. And then we had everything through our TV, so we could see like what our room charges were, and if we had charged anything to the room. But we could also see they had menus 24 hours a day. You could order lobster. It was crazy. So we would do like nachos and guacamole. And then I started having this raccoon follow me around. I actually scared the heck out of me. I was sitting on the deck in the dark by myself because Greg goes to bed pretty early and I'm a night person. And so I was just sitting up watching just the water, and I see this shadow walking across the water. I'm like, what? And it's this raccoon. And he got closer and closer and closer and closer. And him and I, by the end of it, were buds. Well, the stupid concierge and Greg both had me just freaking out. Like, stay away from them, and they're dangerous. This thing was so friendly. He came right up to me. He wanted my food. And he was eating my food which was probably, I shouldn't have been giving it to him, but I didn't care because he was my friend. It's such a great experience. So this is the part where I don't have any of those left. So now I have to put them into a bag. Okay, so I better get my bags out. Anyways, TRS Yucatan. It was 5 resorts in one. It was the Palladium, the Colonial, there were so many of them I can't even remember them all, but oops, I shouldn't have done that. It was so nice. I would go back there in a heartbeat. In fact, when I think of booking a second trip, that's the place I want to go back to. One thing, we've never gone to 2 resorts in a row. We've actually never been back to a resort that we've been to before. We wanted to try everything. But that one, I would go back to. I said that about the last one too, and then we went to this one. And now that I've been at this one, I'm like, no, it blew the other one out of the water. It was more expensive, but totally worth it in every way. So I'm just going to put 4 on this because that was the number. And then let it dry. I'm going to go ahead and set this into time-lapse mode.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive.
Okay, you guys, so the Dragonfly is done. So I will say these are my leftover drills. They did give me a fair amount of each of them, but if I go through these, I think it's number 7. There was no number 7. So it's on my legend here. I don't know if I missed it, but there was not a bag for 7. So you saw me. I opened up the bag in the tray and then just did the entire area that had it in it. So there was no 7. So that was a bit of a mistake. Really, really pretty colors. I'm going to bring this up to you. But just imagine a little colorful dragonfly flying through your yard. Those black ABs were absolutely gorgeous. They ended up looking more gold than anything else. I did lay these kind of teardrop shaped rhinestones backwards at first and I had to take them off. But other than that, I think it's really pretty for DP free. No, what is it? Fly free DP along. Picture number 2. I am happy with it. It was really, really quick. I started it last night, worked on it a little bit this morning, had some running around to do. We had company over for dinner. He's actually watching a movie with Greg right now. And I thought I would zip in here and got this finished no problem. So really, really quick one. So I hope you guys like it. I think it's really pretty. I think it's very colorful. It's about what I expected when I saw it on the site. Just bring it right up close here so that you can see. If you like diamond painting videos such as this, then please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like the video, and then as well hit the bell icon so that you're notified when I upload new videos. Other than that, you can join me on Instagram at DawnDoesLife if you'd like to see any of my pictures I add here and there. And I hope you guys are all staying safe and having fun, whatever you're doing. And I will catch you guys all in the next video. Bye! Fly away! Bye.